like they normally would, but the top stays flat, which makes it look a lot better without having to like use a curling iron or a straightener or anything else like that. So I've been doing that a lot recently because it makes me feel better, because I look better. Okay, so starting from the very beginning, if I can remember correctly, um, today it's like mid-September, it's like the 9th or something. Mid excuse me, mid-August, my mom came to visit for 4 full days. Um, yeah, she got here on a Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. She got here Wednesday morning and she left Saturday night. She came via the train. Where I'm from, where she still lives, is way southwest Kansas. And we live in the KC Metro now, so um, around the KC Metro, I guess. Sorry. So it's about a 6-hour drive. My mom is a horrible driver. She gets really bad anxiety when she drives. You know, that woman's damn near 60 years old. You'd think she would have gotten over it. Anyways, she took the train here. So I picked her up from the train station, and she got here a little bit later than originally anticipated. Normally I would just drive to Union Station, but it is like half an hour from where I live, and I have 2 little kids, and she was supposed to be here at about 7, and I was like, well, that means we would have to be out the door by 6:30, and that's just not happening. So she just took the train into the city that I live into, or that I live. She took the train into this city. Sorry. But then it ended up getting pushed back a little bit, so she didn't get here till about 9, which was perfect, because we were all able to get up. We didn't have to wake up with an alarm, because my kids are usually up between 7 and 8. But if you wake them up early, the whole day's fucked. So, she got here about 9, so we were able to get up, get dressed, have breakfast, and be in good moods by the time we went to go pick her up. So we picked her up from our little dinky train station. It was really nice to see my mom. I did get to see her very briefly when I went back home in June to see other family members and stuff. My parents are divorced, and we went back for like a family reunion thing on my dad's side, so I got to see her very little when we were there. So I picked her up. We went to this store called Gabe's that I love, and we spent a good amount of money there. Most of the stuff we have here, we do not have back home. So, like, she had never been to this. I had never even heard of this store until it opened here. So, anyways, yeah, we looked at that whole thing. We each got some new shoes. I had to buy some new shoes because I needed something other than just like the sandals I would normally wear, because we were gonna go to the zoo the next day. I broke my toe. It was maybe a week before she came. My youngest son lost his binky. He turned 2 just a few days ago. So we're getting ready to be done with the binky, but he had lost it and wouldn't go to sleep without it. So I was tearing the house apart looking for it. Long story short, I had picked up his crib, like I had lifted it up to look under it for the 3rd time, and then one of my kids started crying, and I thought maybe they like bumped their head on something. We were just in the house, but I don't know why they would just randomly start crying like that. So I went to go set the crib down, and it slipped and I dropped it, and it landed directly on my middle toe. And at first I thought maybe it was just really badly bruised. Broke to fuck. It hurts. It's been a month and it still hurts. The bruising and stuff is gone, but it does not look right. But it's just a toe, and I've broken all of my toes before, so I don't really care. You know, it's not really causing me any issues anymore, so it's whatever. But it did hurt really bad at that point still, so I had to buy a new pair of shoes while we were there that were comfortable, and not, you know, that had like some support in them, but I wanted a closed-toed shoe because we were gonna go out in public. God forbid somebody steps on my toe or runs it over with a stroller wheel or whatever. I probably would have shit my pants. So I needed a closed-toed shoe that let my toes breathe and wasn't touching them or anything. And I found some, thank God. So we did that. We just picked up something for lunch. I can't remember what it was, but my kids were getting kind of cranky and hungry, so picked something up, came back to the house, and she had never been to this house. She did come to visit in December of 23 with one of my sisters, and that was the last time she'd been up here, and we lived in a different house at that point, and it sucked. I hated our old house. So we moved into this one in January of 25 of this year. So this one's just pissing me off. Like this, the ball on this side is crooked, so like the side with the gem faces inwards now. And then I just noticed 2 days ago, the gem on this one fell out. Annoying. So, I really need to get a new one because I'm just looking like a stupid little idiot with the nose ring I have right now. Anyways, there was like this little soft play area in the mall, and there was one kid in there who was just acting crazy. And my mom, she she said something that was like along the lines of, "I don't think this is an educational environment." And I know that's like not funny just hearing it, but just the way she said it, you would almost have to know my mom to understand like why I thought it was so funny when I laughed my ass off. So we left. We were not there very long. The next day, that Thursday, I took her to the Kansas City Zoo. We love zoos. It was still pretty hot outside, so we looked at all the animals that were up close. Like we saw the sea lions and the polar bears. Well, there's just one polar bear right now. There were some otters and stuff. We saw the elephants, and then we went to the aquarium, which is towards the front of the Kansas City Zoo. And that was a lot of fun. She loves aquariums. She's like big onto sea animals, you know, so I think they're cool. Sharks are my favorite animals. So we went in there and we had a lot of fun. It was super duper cool. We went over and saw the penguins. I took her to feed the goats. We did. So we had just come out of the Penguin Plaza, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to?" I fucking love snow cones. I was like, "Hey," oh sorry, I'm like sitting all hunched over. My back is starting to hurt already. Like, "Do you want a snow cone?" She's like, "Yeah, let's do it." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Well, these snow cones are effing huge, so I was like, "Well, I'll share mine with Gibby if you want to share yours with my kids. Those are their nicknames." And she's like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." Well, then my oldest, who just turned 3 in June, he looked me dead in the eyes and he goes, "I have to pee in the potty." Trying to get this kid to go potty in like a big toilet has been awful. Sorry, I'm just gonna adjust. It's been awful. I'm like leaning on my husband's pillow, which has no pillowcase on it for some reason. So then I told my mom, I was like, "Okay, well, he needs to go potty, and our youngest, Gibby, does not like other people. It takes him a long time to warm up to people." So I was like, "I know if I'd like try to hand him to you right now, he's gonna freak out." So I was like, "Do we all have to go to the bathroom?" She's like, "Oh, I'll just take him." I'm like, "Well, he's never peed in a public toilet before, so good luck." Well, there was a mom with like 4 or 5 kids standing right there listening to us, and she's like, "Well, actually, because I saw bathrooms, they were like across the way at the restaurant in the zoo." She goes, "Oh, well, the bathrooms in the Penguin Plaza have like toddler-sized urinals, so if he's still getting kind of used to going in public, you should go in there because it's just like a one person at a time thing." Okay, sweet. Like, that was awesome advice. Thank you. So my mom took him, and she said he would pee in the potty and he would pee in the urinal, and that was like such an exciting moment. And she came back, and this is gonna make me sound like such an effing idiot. I thought it was like a small wasp or a hornet, and it was coming after us. It like kept flying around me, kept flying around the kids. I started freaking out. I was standing up, holding Gibby, and I was running. He was almost 2 at this point. I was like running around these little picnic tables we were sitting at, freaking out because these, what I thought were little wasps or something, wouldn't get away from us. They turned out to just be sweat bees. I don't think they even have stingers, and they just wanted our snow cones. But I didn't know it at the time, so I made a damn fool of myself for about 10 minutes, and my mom's just laughing her ass off because I'm being such an idiot. That was embarrassing. So we were at the zoo. We were there probably 2 hours, give or take. And then it started to get hot, and my mom's old, and I just can't take. Neither of us can take the heat, and the kids were getting hot, and it was about lunchtime, anyways. So came home, had lunch, did whatever. I don't remember if we did anything that evening. I feel like we did, and now I just don't know. I think this is when I took her to Merchant Square, which is this super cool store that we have here. It's hard to describe, so I'm not even gonna try right now. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it before. We went there, we walked around for a while. So I was gone for like an hour, came back, and then I think it was that night we played cards. Well, we were gonna play Rummy, and I couldn't find like just my regular deck of cards, so we ended up playing Harry Potter Uno, which is like regular Uno just with the Harry Potter cards. We played Uno, and we had some snacks and stuff, and that was a lot of fun. We did face masks that like burned my skin on my face. That wasn't a lot of fun, but whatever. Um, and then Saturday. I'm losing it. I don't remember what we did on Saturday. I have absolutely no. I'd have to ask her. I don't remember shit. Um, Saturday might have just been like a hang out at home day. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Saturday night, I took her to the train station. Well, the depot itself was closed. There was nobody there. So she told me that the people on the train told her that when they pick her, because it's a little tiny shitty train station, just wait by the tracks, and then they'll stop and she'll get on and that's it. There's no benches. She couldn't go inside. No benches, no bathrooms. The lights weren't even on. So I was not about to leave my mother there because like every couple of minutes she was getting a notification. Train delayed by this many minutes. Train delayed by this many minutes. So we stood outside for like 35 minutes. I don't. We. Okay, sorry. My kid. Actually, both my kids are napping. I thought I heard one of them. I'm pretty sure it's just somebody outside. We could have waited in my car, but she had like a big suitcase and then like two carry-on bags and something else, and she just wanted to have it out and ready because when that train got there, like you needed to be there or they would just leave your ass. So we were just waiting outside. The mosquitoes were killing me. They were eating me alive. It was super hot. It had rained that morning, so it was extremely muggy. You could like drink the air. It was so thick. Yeah, that sucked waiting there for that long. And then I also can't see very well to drive at night. So driving home was kind of an adventure. It's like a 12-minute drive back to my house from the train station. So it really wasn't bad. I drove through like the city. So there were lights everywhere. It wasn't that bad, but the waiting sucked. But she got on the train. She texted me that next morning when she got home, so she had a lot of fun. That was awesome. God, just this one event took me about 15 minutes just to talk about. Have more people to talk about even. Hold on. Bookies and I had to cough. So then okay, so like, I'm sorry, I'm just not even saying words right now. I just keep pausing. Hold on. Okay, so I had been trying to convince anybody in my family to move up this way. I live so far from my family, and I've been talking to one of my sisters, my mom and my stepdad, and then my dad and my stepmom, and I'm trying to convince any of them to move up here because it's 6 hours away. You know, it's 6 hours if you don't stop. A 6-hour trip quickly turns into like 7 or 8. You know, stopping to use the bathroom, getting something to eat, etc., etc. So it's a full day, you know, of driving. So then, anyways, my mom, as because we just kind of drove through town and stuff too, and I was showing her different things, and was like, oh, there's a house for rent, there's a house for rent, there's a house for sale, this place is hiring, this place is hiring, and she was kind of asking me, she was like, what are the people like here? And I was like, well, I've generally had a pretty good experience. I go places early with the kids because that's when they're awake, and it's easiest to go places in the morning. Come home for nap time, and then we usually don't go out in the evenings. Like we'll play at home or maybe go to a park or something, but we don't usually go because it gets busy. So, and also I just have no reason. But I was like, generally I've had a pretty good experience. And then she was like, well, what's it like driving here? And I'm like, it's not a lot different than driving back home. It's just a much, you know, there's like 100,000 more people here. So, you know, there's a lot more town to drive in, but people in Missouri do kind of drive like shit, but it's fine. You know, it's like not a big deal. It's right here. lived here for 3 years. Yes, something like that. And she's already come up here once, so then I was just like, I wonder why she's asking all these questions now. Well, she gets back home and she goes, I'm pretty sure I've made up my mind on what I want to do. And I'm like, oh, what's up? What do you mean? And she says that she's gonna move up here. And I was like, oh, like just someplace in the metro? Like, are you still gonna stay in Kansas? She's like, no, I'm gonna live in the same town you live in. And I was like, and I didn't put a lot of stock into it because my mom has kind of done this her whole life where she's like, oh, I want to do this or I want to do this, and she'll talk about it a lot, and then it just never happens. So I was like, that's kind of shocking. Wow, for her to even say that kind of surprised me because she just kept shooting me down before, And then my stepdad texted me a few days later. He's like, hey, Mija. My stepdad's Hispanic. He's like, hey, Mija. Me and mom talked, and I don't know if she told you, but we decided we want to move up there. And he's never been here. Mind you, he was supposed to come and he couldn't. He has never been to where I live, but my mom's been up here twice. And I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, I already put a transfer in at work. And I was like, what? They won't be able to, it'll be around a year, a little bit less, just because they have a lease. They have a 2-year lease on their house. I think they probably have like 9 or 10 months left on it still. So they said in that time they're gonna save up a whole bunch of money. He's my stepdad. Sorry, I had a hiccup. My stepdad's just gonna transfer. They already have available spots open. The company my mom works for, Kroger, she works at a Dillon's. They don't have that here. The nearest one's about 45 minutes away. And I told her that. I was like, unless you're willing to drive 45 minutes one way to go to work, if you want to live in the same town as me, that's where the nearest Kroger's at. But they have like a milli Kroger. Dillon's is a grocery store, if you didn't know that. I was like, you could work at a Hy-Vee or a she also brought me. Let me show you. She freaking bought me that crocheted hammerhead shark. I thought it was so cute. She was like, yeah, because she was here last July, so it'd been about a year, and I didn't get to see her when I was back home because she was out of town for work. She's like, yeah, I found that hammerhead and I bought it maybe a week after I saw you last time, and I just didn't want to mail it, so I just brought it this time. I was like, shoot, whatever. Super cute. We also played Uno. It was a lot of fun. We loved playing Uno together. Got very competitive. It was me and my spouse versus her and hers, and it was just a lot of fun. And they love the kids. You know, they love seeing them. They don't have any kids, so that was nice. They had to leave at like 6 in the morning though to get back, so they left before any of us were awake, which sucked. But it was still nice to see them. And then the next weekend, my dad and my stepmom came down. It was our youngest's second birthday last Sunday. So not like, so today is Tuesday, so not a few days ago, but the week before. So it was like 9 or 10 days ago. Our youngest turned 2. Hold on, I have to go. So they came down for his birthday party. They got here Friday evening, and they usually get a hotel room, but none of them had been in this house yet. But I told them, I was like, we have space, you guys can stay here. So they just crashed on our couch. And I was like, we have a hide-a-bed. And anyways, they crashed on our couch. My dad had a cold like the week before, but he was fine and stuff. But my stepmom was sick when she got here, and my dad tried telling her, you should just stay home. You don't want to get the kids sick. It's gonna be Gibby's second birthday, and then the following Tuesday, my oldest started preschool. So I didn't want to I didn't want any of them to get sick. I didn't want to get sick. I didn't want my husband to get sick because he's out on the road, you know. And she just wasn't having it. She's like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not gonna get anybody sick. So Friday evening, what do we have for dinner? We went to Perkins because it's just like around the corner from our house. We went to Perkins. It was super yummy. I got a cheeseburger and fries, and it was good. And then it came with a piece of pie, and I got banana cream pie. Just the best. The kids ate really well. It was a very nice evening. And then sorry, like the angle of the camera, I'm like totally hunched over. My double chin looks crazy. Not that it looks any better from this angle. Anyways, then Saturday we were gonna celebrate Gibby's birthday because on Sunday they'd have to turn around and go back home. So we went to Gabe's and we got him some new clothes. They had brought some toys and stuff already. They got him some new clothes, and then they also bought our oldest son some new clothes, some new school clothes, as if we hadn't just done that. Anyways, and they bought a couple more toys for him there, and then they got some stuff for the house, because like I said, there's not a Gabe's, and they live back where my mom lives and stuff, still do back home. So they spent like $200, and most of it was for stuff for their house, which I thought was funny. And then came home, and I made lunch for the kids. We had Five Guys for lunch, and it so cute. Both my kids are so effing cute. Anyways, and then we opened presents, and they got way more stuff than they rightfully deserved. But well, he did. But of course, everything that one kid gets for their birthday, the other immediately has to play with. So for birthdays, I get them things that they can both play with. They're so close in age that like it's fine. He turned 2 and my youngest turned 3, or my oldest turned 3 in June. So there's only 15, 16, 17, however many months between them. Close in age, very close in age. So they got some really good stuff. We also got them a little like indoor trampoline that they loved. I put that together on Sunday. So yeah, it was a really nice night. And then Sunday we went and got breakfast at Black Bear Diner. Super good. Um, that is when I got sick. I like ate my breakfast and I just kind of got like weirdly nauseous for a second. And I was like, okay, don't really like that too much. And then it took until Tuesday to hit me, but I had like 4 days of buildup before, and I just felt off. I felt just kind of shitty. Like I kept getting headaches. I lost my appetite, and I was like, this is really weird. I'm pregnant. Like, why do I feel so bleh right now? But I didn't have the sore throat or the nose or anything yet, so I just felt weird. Um, so anyways, yeah, they left on Sunday. My husband went back to work Monday morning, and then it was Monday. It wasn't Monday night, was it? It was Sunday night. My oldest got a fever. He only had it for like 10 hours, and it was like low grade. It was like 100 degrees. But I was like, oh my god, he's getting effing sick because of my stepmom. So I gave him some Tylenol, kept him nice, nice and cool, rag on the head, drink lots of water, ceiling fan on. And then he was fine all day Monday. Everything was fine. Um, Monday night, he was going to bed. He had school the next day, and as long as he didn't have a fever or anything else, I was going to go ahead. I did not want him to miss his first day of school. It's like, this is really going to piss me off if this happens. Well, then Monday night, my youngest woke up at like 10 p.m. and he barfed, and I was like, God damn it. I knew he was getting sick, and when he woke up at 10 p.m. and barfed, I had already been asleep for like an hour or two. And I woke up and had a sore throat, and I was like, you've got to be. All of us now. All of us are sick. So then, long story short, we all got sick. My oldest did okay. He didn't really have much going on. His fever never came back. My youngest also had a fever only for like 10 hours, low grade, and then it went away. And I thought my oldest was like out of the woods because he only ever just got like a slightly runny nose. Other than that, he was acting perfectly fine. He went to his full first week of school. It was great. My youngest and I got really sick. We always do. He's still, both of them now have a super runny nose still. Like, they're just so congested. And they both kind of have a cough. But we're on the tail end of it now, so in a couple of days we should all be fine. They're eating like normal and they're playing and stuff. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I had the world's worst body aches. I didn't want to eat. I could not breathe through my nose whatsoever. I was hot and then I was cold. I was so effing sick. And then my youngest did not want to sleep unless I was holding him. And I just, he's 40 pounds. So having 40 pounds sitting on your chest when you already can't breathe because you're so stuffed up and congested, it wasn't fun. So I wasn't sleeping, so I wasn't getting any better. I wasn't drinking water. I wasn't eating. I was feeling exceptionally rough those couple of days. And then we started to get over it. He took a nap in his crib by himself, and I was like, okay, cool. And then he slept that night by himself, and I was like, oh, thank God. So, like I said, we're on the tail end. He's been back in his own bed. I've been back in mine. Everything's been okay. I started feeling better on Sunday. The body aches and stuff went away. I was coughing really, really bad. Like, I swear to God, every 30 seconds I had to cough, and I was usually bathe my kid at least 5 out of the 7 days a week. I can't stand a dirty, stinky, grubby kid. So I've been keeping them super clean, but because sorry for grabbing the pillow again, but because I had felt so crappy and my kids both felt so crappy for a few days, I'd had a really hard time picking up the house. And then my husband, when he was home this weekend, had so much homework to catch up on, and he was trying to help take care of the kids because one of them always wanted somebody. There's just a lot going on, so he kind of messied the house too in his own way. So I woke up this morning and I was like, okay, I'm feeling pretty good. Bub's at school, everything's fine. Gibbs feeling better. So I turned on some music and I cleaned this house top to bottom. Like I'm talking about, I went into their rooms, disinfected everything, changed the bedding, cleaned the floors, deep cleaned the bathroom, deep cleaned the living room, deep cleaned, wiped down every surface, sprayed every surface. Every morsel of trash was out, every ounce of laundry was in the washer. Everything was clean, you know? So, the only thing I'm currently still doing is I just have some laundry in the dryer. But other than that, that's it. And now my house is like nice and squeaky clean, like I like it. There's not gonna be any more germs on any surfaces or anything left over because everything has been wiped down thoroughly. So that made me feel good. I also just always feel better when my house is clean. So I did that this morning. And then, I feel a sneeze coming on. Hold on. Maybe not. And then I finished all that up, got stuff ready for lunch, hung out with my youngest for just a little bit. He's been liking to take pictures of himself. So I'll open up Snapchat and we'll take silly pictures together and I'll send it to my family. And then we went and we picked my son up from school. Like I said, teacher said he had a good day. He's got kind of a stuffy nose and kind of a cough, but other than that, like, that's what all of us have right now. That's like the lingering effect of we all just kind of have a stuffy nose and a cough still. So, I'll take it, at least we're all feeling much better. They ate lunch good, went down for a nap. Currently still nothing. I thought my youngest was gonna wake up, but I turned his white noise back on, and he seems good now. So that's good. Actually, let me check on my list. Still slumped. So I don't actually know what time it is, but that's nice. My entire house is clean. All the laundry is clean. So all I really have left to do today is kind of hang out. Yeah, I did make some appointments. I just got a lot of stuff going. Not like a lot of stuff, actually. Just a couple things. Not anything this week. The only other things we have going on this week is my son has school. He only goes to school Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, half days because it's just preschool. So he has 2 more days of school, and then we don't have anything after that. And then next week, because I'm not having any adverse symptoms. It's just, oh, it kind of hurts right here, especially when I press on it. So I don't know what it is, but it's not normal, obviously. So I told my husband, I was like, they'll probably just do like an ultrasound, see what it is. You know, it could just be like a tear in the muscle. I have started working on it. I've lost 18 pounds so far. I'm finally, I was doing really well before I got sick, but I also had no appetite when I was sick. So I continued to lose weight even though I wasn't really doing anything, because I would eat like one small meal a day and that was pretty much it. So that was cool. My appetite's come back, but I'm also feeling well enough now that to work out again and stuff. So, anyways, yeah, I was 18 pounds down a couple days ago. I haven't checked since then, but I'm doing pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with my progress thus far. It's been 3 weeks since I've started like really taking it seriously, give or take. So I think I'm doing pretty good. I have a lot of weight to lose, so I know a lot of it's gonna come off pretty easily in the beginning. But you know, it's nice encouragement, so that's exciting. So anyways, I have that appointment, and then my son has his appointment like a few days after. So, you know, nothing this week. 2 small things next week, 2 small things the week after that. Um, it's just a lot different because like this summer there was no school, there was no appointments or anything. I didn't really have a lot going on besides seeing my family in June. Like the entire month of July, I had nothing. So like it is kind of nice being like, oh, I have this today and I have this. Um, and I was busy in August, you know, it was my mom, and then it was my sister, and then it was my dad, and then it was my son's birthday, and then we started school, and here we are now. So, that is like my super big life update. I think that's everything that I've had going on recently. Anyways, yeah, super long video.